Isn't it amazing? All these anti-gun people, and this is not what this video is about, by the way, but all these anti-gun nut jobs are scolding this Broward County Sheriff deputy for not running in with his gun and taking out the shooter of that school that killed 17. Think about the hypocrisy. Now on to the video. Hello everybody. I want to talk about a subject that a lot of people don't really think about, and that is not every man is really meant to be a fighter, a soldier. Not every soldier is capable of throwing down their own lives to save others, self-sacrifice. I remember the first time I was in the Army, I thought long and hard. But really, what does it take? I asked myself, will I freeze up? Will I panic? Will I pee my pants? When I was in the Army, to this day, I remember our instructors in a particular class. And our instructors told the class, we can give you the best training in the world that the U.S. military has. We can throw all the resources and the best training tools at you. But we can never give you that final grade if you pass or fail. Oh, academically, we can test you and we can see how you do on the range and blah, 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 blah. But we can never give you that final grade. Only you, as a soldier, during your first battle, whether that battle takes you to the sands of Afghanistan or your front lawn of your home, protecting your family, you will never get that final grade until you go into your first battle. You will never know if you're the guy who pees and poops his pants, freezes up and cries and curls up in a ball. You will never know how battlefield effective you will be until that day. It stuck with me to this day, what he said. Now I know how I'll perform now. Now I know. But I didn't understand what he was saying at the time. A soldier, each and every individual, cannot be told by another person how they will do on the battlefield. Each and every individual person will need to test themselves to determine whether they got what it takes. And just because you don't got what it takes doesn't make you a bad person. Some people are just meant to be soldiers, fighters, and others are just not. Having one of these, with lots of these, does not make you a soldier, does not make you a fighter. That's just a tool. It's just like a hammer. You own a hammer and you can't freaking hit the nail on the head each time, you keep hitting your thumb, you're not a carpenter. You find something else to do. Which leads me to this Broward County Sheriff Deputy in Florida. As he stood outside the school and the 17 people were being shot by the shooter, he did not go in. Now this video is not to bash him, but maybe he was not prepared. Maybe at that time the battle hit him and I cannot put myself in his shoes. I can only theorize that maybe he just froze. He was a freezer. I don't know. But when you're tested, and that day comes and you're tested in the military, or in the sheriff's department. And if you freeze, it doesn't make you any worse of a person. It just means you need to find another profession. I work for a Department of Defense on a military base here in Tucson. This military base has a lot of civilian armed guards. Now their base uniform, I'm good at reading people. That's what I do. Their base uniform has to be, it's restricted to what the base tells them to wear. Khaki colored, tactical pants, same colored long sleeve shirt. And they give you a standard 9, Glock 9, I think. But they have the option of wearing accessories, and you could tell the people who are just really gung-ho. Let me tell you something, on that campus that I work, it gets up to 115, 119 on that asphalt. And you got these guys who will never see any action on that campus, and there's a reason why they won't, wearing everything like they were freaking full-blown SWAT for their 8-hour shift. The full tactical vest and all the pepper spray and all the belt with all the first aid. They look like Batman belt around them. You could tell the wannabes, is what I'm saying. And they're normally the younger guys. The middle-aged guys, they wear what they're given. The middle-aged guys are the ex-vets, the ex-police officers who are retired military, are just trying to make a few extra bucks. You could tell those guys, the seasoned guys versus the guys who want to be. And there's certain people that I personally know who fantasize, who've never been in the military, who've never been in a war, never been in a street fight, fantasize about being Rambo type, being a Rambo type, being a soldier, being a killer. And I know one in particular who's a guard out where I work. Got the shiny sunglasses, you know that kind. Got the full black vest. The vests are black actually, so it's even worse. That sun, that freaking Tucson sun beating down on it. The thick jumper boots, like he was a paratrooper. The works. Never been even so much as a street fight. This gentleman that I'm speaking of, how would you think he's going to handle a situation where he has to walk over bodies, bloody bodies, to get to the assailant? How do you think that type of person's going to handle that situation? He's not. He'll fall back and make some kind of excuse why he couldn't move forward and carry out his mission. Anyway, I've talked enough about this. Bottom line, owning one of these, 100 of these, owning a tactical vest and all the fancy knives, all the bullets in the world, will not prepare you for battle. Each and every individual must prove it to himself. No other person can tell you how you will perform on the battlefield. And that battlefield can be anywhere. It can be inside a school. It can be in the desert of Iraq. You'll have to prove it to yourself. Anyway, folks, you have a great day. Again, I'm going into work on a Saturday. You know, I got to be paying those welfare people their money, you know, from my taxes. That was a little joke. Anyway, you have a great day. Give me a thumbs up. That could still be in the military, or it can still be in law enforcement, but you should never be on the battlefield ever again. You can serve as an administrator or some type of whatnot.